As we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the Ogapoge Nation and the Tewa speaking peoples of northern New Mexico, from where this broadcast is coming from. I deeply value, honor, and acknowledge the elders, past, present, and emerging. It's time for our weekly meditation, a reminder to not be driving a car or operating any machinery while listening to this meditation. So sit back and relax and get ready for this week's insightful inner experience. For more from Mangata, are you ready to let go of old destructive patterns and connect more deeply to your inner wisdom? Human design is an energetic tool that uses the energy on the day, time, and place you were born to help you understand your true purpose. Visit www.mangata.org/human design to download your free chart today. Hi, everyone. It's Valerie here. I want to welcome you to Mangata. Whether it's your first time here or your 100th time here, I'm so glad we get to share this time together. Let's start with a question today. Have you ever noticed how you talk to yourself? Many of us spend our lives practicing self-criticism, judgment, and even stuffing down those emotions. We've all experienced that inner critic's voice, and sometimes we even have imposter syndrome. You know the voice, the one who blames or shames us for making a mistake, failing to meet expectations, or in general not getting what we want. Sometimes we judge ourselves so harshly, too harshly in ways we would never judge a friend. Sometimes I talk to myself in ways I would not allow anyone else to talk to me. Self-compassion helps transform this inner critic into a soothing, gentle voice of understanding, acceptance, and care. Leading self-compassion researcher Kristen Neff describes self-compassion as being touched by and open to one's own suffering, not avoiding or disconnecting from it, generating the desire to alleviate one's suffering and to heal oneself with kindness. So in today's meditation, we're going to use mindfulness and visualization to embrace ourselves in a blanket of kindness and self-compassion. With mindfulness, we recognize emotions as they arise, just noticing them for what they are, with acceptance rather than judgment. We may not like what we're feeling, but we feel it and allow it. Giving our emotions the love and attention they need is self-compassion in action. It's giving yourself the blanket of love with just a little bit of gentleness, kindness, and grace. So let's take a moment to come into a comfortable seated position and inviting you to turn your attention towards your breath. And as you slow down your breath, making any adjustments that you need to get comfortable. And inviting you now to close your eyes or lower your gaze whenever you feel ready. And gently noticing now any tension you might be holding in your jaw area. And just kindly, without any judgment at all, allow it to seep downwards and into the earth. Notice any tension you might be holding in your neck and shoulders, and focusing on this area, seeing if you can allow that tightness to melt slowly, running down your body and into the ground that can hold and transform it. And noticing any other places within your body where you might be holding, tensing, or bracing, just having an awareness where you're holding these things. And then grant them permission, even if just for the next short while, to take a break. Release any tension that can be safely and comfortably released. I'd like you to imagine a blanket. This blanket is made from the most beautiful, delightful material you can think of. For some, it might be silk. For others, it might be soft and warm like fleece. Alternatively, your blanket might be made of flowers, or it might be knit of the softest wool. And then notice what color this blanket is, whether solid or multi-toned. Let it take on whatever color or colors you gravitate towards most. Anything that soothes and comforts you. Now, I'd like you to imagine this blanket draping over you in the most gentle, loving way. And as it touches your body, you realize that this blanket is infused with deep, unquestioning, unconditional love. And now, that love is enveloping you. Feel the love that this blanket carries now seeping into every cell, every muscle, every organ, and every thought within your body. No matter how you're feeling or what you're thinking, no matter what emotions you're feeling or what stories you're carrying today, this blanket embraces you like sunlight. The warmth penetrates every single part of you. Some areas of your body might naturally receive this love, while others might be resistant. If this is the case, focus on the places where the love enters naturally, and then see if it might gently and slowly expand to other regions. See if you can take in what it feels like to be embraced by this, to bathe in love, kindness, and tenderness unconditionally. If your mind drifts into thoughts, come back to your sense of the blanket, focusing on this kindness and tenderness. when you feel ready to close this practice, take a moment to tune into your heart, maybe placing the palms of your hands there. Offer yourself gratitude for this practice, knowing that it's just that, a practice. Gently let your sense of this blanket dissolve if it hasn't already, knowing that it's available to you at any time, always. It's portable and doesn't take up space in your handbag or the trunk of your car. Whenever you need it, you can call on it. And coming back now to your breath and sensing the seat beneath you. And slowly open your eyes when you feel ready. I'd like to thank you for your practice today. And until next time, go forth and be marvelous and travel gently.